Hey, everybody, I'm Dr. Seth, clinical psychologist, Dr. Seth Meyers. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about something incredibly frustrating but real that a lot of people experience from time to time in relationships. And that's being frozen out by someone, being frozen out, being shut out, given the silent treatment. And I'm going to talk a little bit about a few of the different ways that someone does this. It could be someone that you're dating. It could be someone you're married to. It could be someone that you are friends with at work. It could be a best friend. This is a tactic that many people resort to that's very unhealthy, very toxic, and very detrimental to relationships. But it's a way that some people cope with their feelings and also try to control and manipulate others to freeze them out. So, what does freezing out look like? I'm going to review 4 different ways that a person can be frozen out. Maybe if you're watching this, it's because you're currently being frozen out by someone else. Maybe you have been frozen out by someone in the past, or maybe you have detected this pattern with someone in your life that once in a while, sooner or later, there comes a time when you upset them or you do something they don't like and you get punished. And what is the punishment? It is to be frozen out. They freeze you out, and it almost can feel like you cease to exist. You are discarded. You are an object that, just like a used food container, just gets thrown in the trash. Temporarily, of course, because often they end up coming back after they've frozen you out long enough, after you have been punished long enough. But what does it look like? That's what I'm going to talk about. The first behavior of being frozen out by someone is the silent treatment. So the person stops talking to you either for a matter of hours or for days. It could even last a full week, could last even longer. But typically, when most people freeze someone out, they freeze them out for a matter of a few hours or a day or two. They stop speaking to them. Or if they have to speak to them, it will be little 1 or 2 word answers. They will not verbally engage. And it's not just in conversation. They may not respond to texts. They may not respond to phone calls, to emails. If it's in person, they will not talk to you, or at most, you'll get a 1 or 2 word answer. The point is, they will make it very clear to you. They will work extremely hard to let you know that you're in trouble, that you're being punished, and that you are not being spoken to by them. The second behavior that I want to talk about is just behavior in general that is distant and that is cold. It is callous. All of a sudden, you go from being someone that they know and have a history with, a relationship with, probably that they even care about. But all of a sudden, when you're being frozen out, you are cast at a distance. You are in the out club. You are in the out group. It really feels to be on the receiving end of it as if they don't care anymore. You cease to exist in that moment for them. There is no bond. There is no attachment. The behavior is cold and distant and callous. And they want you to know there is no sense of warmth they feel for you. That's the third freezing out behavior I want to talk about is avoiding eye contact or any kind of physical touch. If this is a romantic relationship or a really close personal relationship where you may throw your arms around each other in friendly ways or rub each other's backs or, who knows, maybe hold hands from time to time, all of that will cease to exist. All of that will be cut off. What they want you to know is that supply for physical affection is cut off. It is cut off. They want to send the message to you, you are cut off. That is a part of your punishment. You no longer get any positive physical contact from me. And you also won't get eye contact from me. I will not acknowledge you or honor you with my presence, with a mutual 2-way eye contact. This is another way the person shows you that they are trying to render you invisible in their internal emotional world. This is a third type of the punishment that happens when someone resorts to freezing you out. And the fourth and final behavior of being frozen out that I'm going to talk about is when the other person simply walks away or cuts a conversation short and doesn't even give you the chance, a lot of times, to finish your sentence, to say how you feel, to express what you're thinking. Again, your contribution, your vote, your say ceases to exist for them. They stop allowing you the most basic courtesies of your feelings mattering, of your thoughts mattering, of what you think counting. All of a sudden, when you are being frozen out, what you think and what you feel, they let you know doesn't count anymore. A part of the punishment they show you is that when you have upset them, when you have done something they don't like, the punishment includes them removing all care about your feelings, your thoughts, what you want, what you need, all of it taken away. That rug just gets pulled right out from under you. And what's really concerning about it is when this is happening, a part of this punishment, when they're freezing you out and they walk away or they cut a conversation short or they don't let you explain your side of the story, it's intentional. They know usually that this will upset you, that this will hurt you, that this will make you angry. And that is by design. It is often intentional. It is often intended to make you feel that way, that frustration that you didn't get to explain your side of the story. That is a part of the punishment of being frozen out. Now, those are the four behaviors of what being frozen out can look like. But what I want everyone to think about who's watching this video is this. If you are on the receiving end of someone who freezes you out, ask yourself if this is just a one-time thing or if this has been a pattern. If this is something that time and time again happens with this person, that this is someone who, when they're upset, punishes. And when they punish, they often resort to them freezing you out. Is this something that works for you? Is this something that is upsetting for you? Is this something that is taking a toll on your mental health? If it is, one of the things you can do is you can try to talk to them about it. And you can say, listen, I have noticed a pattern in what I feel is you sometimes freezing me out. And these are some of the specific behaviors that I have seen. And then share them. Now, don't do it in an angry way. Don't do it in a way like you're pulling out a list and you're going to court trying to interrogate them or cross-examine them and prove a case. Just share. These are some of the specific behaviors that I've seen that this includes. This is how it makes me feel. I don't like it. It makes me feel like we can't trust each other. Give them a chance to see if they can explain it to you. Ask them, is this something that you're willing to work on? Is this something that you believe you can change? And then be very mindful from that point going forward if you feel like this person is making a true effort to change this behavior. Why? Because you are worthy of being in relationships that are effective and productive, where you are visible, where you exist, and where you're not thrown out from time to time or punished. All right. Well, I hope this video has been helpful. And who knows, maybe there's some other videos here in my library on the Insight with Dr. Seth channel here that you might find helpful on all sorts of relationship issues. And in addition, you may like my podcast, which also includes full episodes where I do interviews with people on human behavior topics. That's Insight with Dr. Seth on YouTube and Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Please do me a favor. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel where you'll get notifications of the newest videos as they become available. And also feel free to follow me on Instagram, Insight Dr. Seth Podcast. I'm always posting cool things on there that hopefully resonate with you. Take care, everybody.